Coming out with it, it's Marion. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to throw, it's Beck. Zings it complete to the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Off the play fake. The short hands, it's Fletcher. Fights off a defender. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They've built this offense.
Give me that ball, Walter.
And just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, thanks to the great.
For $6,500, we've been able to get what feels like a custom window nook, new wallpaper, new paint. You have a dining table, you can actually sit and eat, and you have this beautiful clothes storage here because we were able to repurpose your existing bookshelves. That's amazing. Awesome. So once I get out of here, what is the first thing that you're going to do in this space? We'll definitely have people over tonight. We can host, I might host Thanksgiving this year. It's going to open up a whole new world. Thank you so much. Absolutely my pleasure. I'm so pleased with how this project turned out. I know they're envisioning their life in this new space, and I could not be happier.
I love the new space. It's night and day. I want to spend more time in that room.
It's so pretty. It's blue and light and airy. New space is so beautiful.
Defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important that had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the course of 3 decades, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, every time these two teams played, Miami and Florida State, we were talking about how it would impact the national championship picture. This really has been one of the better rivalries in the sport, even though it's really not that old.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the back. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Pressure coming. He's sacked, and this defense comes up with a play to push them back. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Maurice, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
Great job by the defense. Force the quarterback to make the throw. You keep him in front of you. Get him on the ground. Now it's a 4th down. Now hopefully they bring in the punt unit and you succeed.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play. If you're throwing...
Touchdown, Hurricane! They grab the early lead. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Power football with the run. It's a running room. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, 2nd and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well. So don't be afraid to be aggressive on those in play action because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots and man coverage down the field.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The give is to Williams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Shakes off the defender. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
The Seminoles are flying down the field. To the air, it's Castellanos. Catch in the middle, it's McLaughlin. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They'll go to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking for the score. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To throw, it's Beck. Flips it out on the screen. At the 35, he's open. Wide open spaces. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Canes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. 3-yard pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Miami. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Going right to work up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the ball's out, and they're after it.
Like, I can't see that.
He's headed the other way. And the quarterback just ran out of time.
Man, that is bullshit.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
You want to talk about aggressive or nuts? This offense is staying on the field inside their own 30. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He fires one deep over the middle. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Now adjusting. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it.
It's a seam walk. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
35, Florida State, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
If you're playing on this camera and you go to roll out, the camera moves with you and it literally takes your quarterback and you out of the picture. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the intent. Hopefully they fix it. This video is
handoff to the lone back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18.
Like dynamic camera angle and all that other stuff. I turned them off and didn't change anything. So the only solution I found is going into this box, like
after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Or going into the OD zone dim.
Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Quarterback's throwing away from heat.
The solution is this.
A strike downfield. Ernie on the Jets. They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
And there's finally a bright spot for this offense in the passing game, completing that on 3rd down. I know we're in the 2nd quarter. They're trailing by a lot, but you need something positive to happen here to build some momentum. Maybe they can build on that, drive the field, score some points before going in here at halftime, and get a little juju going.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Davis. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
The give to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And after having a nice gain like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here comes the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Wants to throw. It's back. Got it behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive, taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back, bring it back.
As a quarterback race, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you throw it harder, oftentimes you're a lot more accurate. All of a sudden now, you try to take something off, you're trying to throw the perfect spiral and cut the wind, and your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Snaps it in the shotgun. Dances away to buy time. He'll pull it down. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down and brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything.
Menu narration option. Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take an...
storage solutions, update the floor, and we need to get our Zen on by creating some work-life separation. That sounds amazing. Dana has a long wish list, and she needs and deserves everything on it. I'm excited to bring this project back to the team. I've got some ideas on how I'm going to fit these 143 things into this one room. Back at Megan and Joel's 120-year-old home, the living room has made great strides into this millennium. With the plate rack on and the walls repaired, we opted to...
Drive will start at the 25.
The walls, the baseboards, and the crown molding. It makes Megan and Joel's living room feel big, also fun and cozy. The frames for the floating shelves have been installed, as have the custom cabinet boxes flanking the fireplace. Next up, Mark and I are putting on the doors. Such a great use of
On the ground, it's ball. At the 35, he's loose. Sprinting away. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front seven even get a finger on them.
The Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gator!
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Pocket breaking down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Florida! The defense takes matters into its own hands. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Green. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Starting to feel a little pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams, because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans rushing the field, tearing down the goalposts. These two teams have unbelievable fan bases and lots of talent on the field.
The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and...
entering settings screen you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He turns that loose down the right side. And it's caught inside the 30. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught near the sideline, it's Anderson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll run the screen. Touchdown LSU! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The give to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Keeps looking downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, the big fella. Look at the big fella rumble. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And they don't get their hands on the ball often, but how about the big defensive line? When they do, it's fun to watch. It might take a while, Jesse, but he's starting to move that thing down the field.
He sure did. He just reminds everybody he's an athlete, too. This guy had some big-time moments in high school on the offensive side of the football, and he's living on defense in college. That's where he's going to make his money at the next level, but that was an unbelievably athletic play.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gator. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Nussmeier. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them, they develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. They're just about to boot it away, full of energy after housing that last kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Ball. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Finds a little space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Dropping back, it's Lagway. A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Makes the grab. It's ball. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, get in that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. They've got a first down here to open the period. Just keep swinging it. Under fire. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Long incompletions are okay. You got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Finds his man. It's Durham. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Durham. Inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. And the Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Flips it out to the back. The Gators get enough for the 1st down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Oh, they're after him. Quarterback now breaking the field. With the catch, it's ball.
The pass rush has got to do a better job with their lane integrity. You cannot let this particular quarterback, with his speed, flush out to the right or to the left, because he's absolutely going to kill you. You've got to do a better job collapsing the pocket, forcing him to step up into the teeth of your rush.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they got it at the 42.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy's had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
He's going to take off, and he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Gators are facing 3rd and inches. Defense showing blitz here. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Unloads to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
I think that's a big advantage of having a tiny quarterback, right? Is he can find little creases to wedge his body into to pick up short yardage plays like that on the QB sneak on 4th down.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
Find some fresh air. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the 1st half.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. It's complete. And he will score! Touchdown, Gator!
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He uncorks one deep. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
He's going to let it go. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense is doing their...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll take another shot here. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
LSU, 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And that'll do it here in the 2nd second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Anderson. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Quarterback may change this route. With the catch, it's Durham. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. He fires a bullet to the right. He's got it on the outside. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Timeout called by the defense. Their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Durham. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Tigers in the hurry-up. Wants to keep it in the air. Get it out on the screen. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Snagged in the middle, it's Anderson. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Caught in the backfield, it's Durham. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run. And they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, going up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but because they're trailing like they are, they're right now in 4-down mode every single drive. You throw an incompletion down in the red zone, this is a no-brainer. They're going to be throwing it again, and we'll see if the defense can step up here.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's ball. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Flagway. Sends it downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. Open space in the middle. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. There's still plenty of time, and you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. He rifles one deep down the right side.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. LSU right back to the line. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the back. This time he's got it. Still running at the 40. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Finds his tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Tigers line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Durham. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to throw it. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Past the 50. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Florida. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
28.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU quick to the line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And he makes the extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
LSU 35.
Fielded in the end zone. It's ball. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking for space. It's ball. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his...
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Gator. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Man, this quarterback has been dialed in all game long. He's making outstanding decisions, and he's been so accurate throwing the football. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
The throw. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Buying some time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Line getting set on second down. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Caught in the backfield. It's ball. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Going up top again. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
And this offense trusted their quarterback. Third down and short, they give him the football, tell him to go make a play. Nothing open, what does he do? We're in field goal range. We're in a good spot here. Throws the football away, makes the right decision.
Right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. He'll walk and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Got it in stride inside the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man. He'll step out of bounds at the 11.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Wide out trying to get it in. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going and can build throughout the season.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Under fire. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grabbed behind the line. It's ball. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. You can hand it to him. You can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? They're finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
73, LSU, 42.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll leave it with him. Hard running there.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got a man, it's Durham. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Sharp. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. To the air on first down. Finds his man, it's Anderson. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Now, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. this squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all three phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse